testosterone-filled party ever. No, that's not really true. We're quite feminine sometimes when it comes around to it. But we are together with only men today because we are missing our beautiful girl Crystal. Crystal, you will be missed. We will try to make sure that neither Hannah nor Melo will bite the dust this episode. And let us see. Let's just get a little bit of a song going as well. There we go.
So yeah, I did notice a little bit of disturbance in my internet. I hope it is stable again. I was fluctuating very badly just before. Seems to be all right. I hope it stays that way. We'll see.
I hope so too. Everybody in chat, let us know if shit hits the theoretical fan and things aren't as enjoyable as they should be. But in the meantime, I'm doing pretty good. How are my boys doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So, can people at least see us right now? I hope so, right? My OBS is not really giving me...
Open. We're all clear.
We're all clear? Good. Cool. So yeah, besides this technical difficulty, which is our technical difficulty of this week, I'm actually... This day, yes. This day. I'm actually doing pretty good. Rather busy, actually. Life is really little bit busy. But I've had a very good cross-dress event. Was a lot of fun. Pictures are in Discord if people want to see. Was great fun. And yeah, that's my life.
Oh yeah, and if you didn't already, and you want to see Max in drag, go to our Discord where he just posted some pics. Good stuff all around.
Yeah, it is.
And in the meantime, while this music that we are all hearing is very upbeat, I think it's time to turn over into a little bit of a darker setting. Because in the beautiful game of Pathfinder 2nd Edition that we are about to play, things are getting a little bit hairy. Grakal?
No, things are going great. Everything is going great. The death toll numbers are just going down. Everything is how it should be.
I would just like to start this episode with a timeless quote of many tabletop RPG games that have been ever played. Never split the party. With that being said,
what?
Shall we play a game?
Alright, so yeah, the chat isn't scrolling down in our screen. I am gonna try and fix that during the break, but it's not... Well, just watch the normal chat, guys, because yeah, we're just gonna have to roll with it now.
Dark and foul magics are at play in the chat, it seems. Dark and foul magics that are also at play in our beautiful game. Because, let's jump in to this beautiful game of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Last time we left off, our heroes, known as the Pack, had acquired a magical artifact now carried by none other than Grakal, a magical sword known as the Midsummer Blade, capable of vanquishing shadow. With it, they ventured forth towards the enclave of treants and fey entities that have been battling the shadows in these lands, and convinced them that the Pack can be allies. After which, they were quickly sent on their first real skirmish as part of this ongoing battle between the Feywild and the Shadowfell. They were sent forth to Fort Blueburrow, a old, long-forgotten fort built somewhere here within these wild lands, now seemingly teeming with the enemy. Our heroes assailed the fort from two sides, with Allison, Iroh, and Hannah, together with her pet Melo, entering the ground area, while Grakal scaled the battlements and jumped into a large hole in the roof. Here, it seems that Grakal quickly found the culprit, as he now stands within the midst of a vampire who is busy with some sort of ongoing enchantment. Goons already jumped down to ambush Grakal, but with the beautiful Midsummer Blade in his hands, quickly dealt with one of them, and the vampire now turning his attention towards you. On the ground floor, we have Iroh together with Allison standing in a large empty chamber, now empty from all of the enemies that you guys had vanquished in here, seeing a large black egg. A egg that seems very familiar to you, as in a quest long by, you found a similar sort of egg buried underground, tainting the lands. In a chamber next to that, we have Hannah and Melo standing ready, just about to cast more spells through the openings if there are any more enemies there. As things on the ground floor are getting a little bit easier, you just have a moment to breathe as we continue this ongoing assault of Fort Blueburrow. Grakul, we are back up to you. As you entered this large open chamber, you quickly were assailed by two vampire spawns. One is still grappling you with daggers buried into your neck, trying to bite you even more to suck up your blood. The vampire on the northern end of this chamber is now only turning towards you with a rapier on one hand and a staff in the other, while the couple of skeletons that you can see walk by are just mindless drones doing some manual labor, cutting up some stuff on the table to the left, and throwing the body parts as part of this ongoing enchantment into the fireplace to the upper north. What would you like to do?
Grakul.
Yeah, so me being grappled, it prevents me from moving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your movement speed is basically 0 until you would break this grapple.
Yeah, and breaking a grapple would be an athletics check or an acrobatics?
Yeah, athletics against his fortitude DC.
Okay, and it counts as an attack?
It is a combat action, yes. So it would count as an attack.
Now, in that case, I just need to take care of this mofo as quickly as possible. So I don't really have a choice in that. So I'm just go for it. So I twist my sword around again. I just decapitated the previous one, and I try to slice it forward. First, a DC 5 check. See if I can even do this. That's a 6.
Ooh, nice. It's difficult to do stuff while you're tussling with this one vampire, but it seems that your arms are getting loose and you're ready to make your attack.
And I'm really strong and muscular, so this little vampire spawn has like no chance at all, because now I'm going to roll with a plus 16 attack modifier.
Oh snap.
Oh snap indeed, baby. All right, here we go. It's a natural 4. Good start. I have a hero point, so I'm going to use that hero point.
All right.
And re-roll this baby. Much better for a, I don't know if you can see right here. It's a 20.
It's a dice.
20. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Nice.
So that's I guess a better start for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Much better start for the day. So I'm gonna roll the 2d12 of damage.
Well, as the Midsummer Blade is beautifully enchanted, the vampire spawn that you are attacking right now, because it's a critical hit, needs to make a fortitude save. Let's see. That is going to be.
Is it a death?
23.
Yeah, that's instant destruction.
There we go. So, as the Midsummer Blade with its beautiful white metal, as a blazing sunbeam slashes through the vampire, it just falls out into two pieces, but before the two pieces actually land on the floor, they are already burned up in the radiation of the sun that emanates from the blade. And as it does so, it just radiates a little bit longer until it gets back to the dull white metal, his foe already vanquished.
Nice. That was a lucky reroll. Perfect. Okay, so that leaves me with 2 actions left. There's this big furnace right behind the vampire, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see one very obvious choice here. No, two very obvious choices. How stable does this furnace look? Like, is it something like? Could I just break it open, or
go ahead and
make oil lamps, barrels of oil or gasoline lying around?
Well, just like this, the fireplace itself is quite large. It's like a roaring fire, about like almost 10 feet across, almost 15 feet high. It's like very high flames.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna pull up the application, which is shove, and I go for the Fortitude DC. So I move up to the vampire.
All right. Standing right there.
Yeah, I run up to him, and I already screamed to him, like, my name is Gricol, prepare to die.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, etc. As I'm running up, Gricol just, doof, 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 and he just screams, can you feel the heat? And I push him. That's natural 17, minus 5. He's already attacked us at 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then I add 14. So that's 26 against his Fortitude DC.
That'll be enough. So with that, you shove him. How far do you shove him?
Is it a normal success?
It's a normal success, so that's 5 feet then. I think.
He moves the whole square back. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So right now, you just push him. His attire is already immediately catching fire, and the flames are billowing up. He is not having a lot of fun, as his flesh is just singeing, and he's already like trying to back out of it again. However, right now he does take, let's see, 8 points of fire damage.
Right. I'm just hoping here that vampires are extra flammable. That's really what I was going for. I had no idea. I was just like, vampires sounds flammable. They burn sun.
Well, it does seem to have effect. Like he's standing in the flames right now. It's hurting him. His flesh is getting singed. It's about the effect that you would think flames would have on any human or elf body.
Is this persistent damage?
If he's going to stand in the flames, yeah, then like he's going to take damage. But we'll have to see if he actually caught flames when he exits the fireplace.
So I get to move. I get to move after him as part of the shove.
If you shove,
I'm gonna choose that.
Very well.
So I'm gonna move that extra square.
All right, and that was your turn. As the two vampire spawns are slashed to smithereens, you march forward and push this vampire with one kick into the flames. And as he is singeing there, you end your turn there, grinning as you do so.
That was a good turn.
After which, we go to Allison. Allison, you have just vanquished your last foe as one of the Darklings, now no longer an apparition, just being portrayed here, but the actual body of a dead Darkling now lying before you. You can see the black egg on the other end of the room, and it seems that, at least for now, you have a little bit of a breather.
They actually stayed here this time.
Yep, this body stayed here.
Okay, awesome. Good to know.
He's here for the reals.
Good to know. Both Allison and Max don't really know what the fuck is going on anymore. Can I make a perception check to see? Or hear?
Sure.
Listen, probably.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Natural 20.
Ooh, very nice. What you can hear is some muffled movement from above you. It's hard to say what exactly it is because it's like a castle made of stone, but you do hear, with a natural 20, I'll give you, there are at least multiple peoples up top. And what you do hear is that on the other side of the wall where you are standing right now with the door to the north room, you can hear the clinking of tools on rock, as if somebody is hitting stuff with pickaxes and shovels.
All right, and in this particular room?
In this particular room, other than that, well, you hear Iroh and you hear Hannah and Melo next to you. Hannah actually asks, "Do I need to cast something again?" But that's about it.
All right. In that case, I think Iroh can destroy this thing. I'm gonna run out.
All right. You run out of the room right over here. This is 10 feet of movement.
Okay, and I'd like to go upstairs.
All right,
or at
so
least
you
to the door here to the right was upstairs, right?
Well, that would be to downward, like to the bottom left corner.
Oh,
that would be the
left.
staircase. Yeah,
okay, in that case, I heard multiple noises upstairs, so I want to go upstairs. Like,
all right.
Leave those miners be, right? Poor miners.
Fair enough. So with that, you open the room and you do indeed see a.
I wouldn't all of a sudden just open the door. I would just stay there and listen, basically first.
All right. So that's one action. So that's one action to move over there. You already made a perception check. Now you're going to make another perception check. Go ahead.
Allison, another natural 20.
Mm.
We're running well.
Nice. You listen for a second. At this moment, no people in the actual staircase, it seems.
Cool. No, that's my turn.
All right. After which, we pan back to the top floor where a vampire has just catched fire and
caught
fire. Excuse me. I'm dyslexic. I can say whatever I want. As this vampire is standing here in the flames, he gazes into your eyes, Grakal. And I will go ahead and use my anti-luck to let you make a will save. Roll twice, take the lower one.
A will save. What's my will number? That is going to be a 10. All right. That's an 8 and a 15. So I'm going to have to take the 8 for 18.
All right. So with that, as this vampire is standing here in these flames, he gazes into your eyes. And as he does so, he says, "You will be a powerful ally." And as he says these words, something about him standing here in the flames resonates with you. Like, oh, this guy's pretty okay. And you lose your will as you are being dominated.
Oh, fuck.
Very well.
Well, okay, guys, I'm gonna bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So thank you, Charlie, for being with us. All right. So as this is going on upstairs, we will go ahead and hide this little area.
Let's just hope the vampire's not too kinky, Grakal.
I don't know. We're really like giving each other burn marks and shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, rawr.
All right, so we will bask this area into darkness once again, as you are not in control right now at all, Grakal. After which we go to Hannah.
All right, I'll be managing Hannah this session as Crystal's not here, just so everyone knows as well. Hannah would like to move to where Allison's standing, open the door, and move up, and have Melo join as well.
All right, so with that, as Hannah opens the door, you see what you would expect about like a empty staircase. It seems that if you are standing right here, you need to move counterclockwise to get up there and get to the second floor. So Hannah is just running up?
Yeah.
All right. Hannah is running upstairs, at which moment we will pan to the right.
Oh, God.
Where the second floor is located. There we go.
Right bottom or right top? Okay, right top. Okay.
Right top.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so that is where Hannah is standing right now. She's waiting at the door. This would take her 2 actions. The door is also closed, so this would be her full round.
Yeah.
Two actions to move, 1 action to open the door.
Yeah, and Melo will also walk behind her.
Let's see. What was Melo's
35.
35? All right, then Melo gets just over there.
Why I know this so well? I don't know either. I just pay attention.
Because sometimes Crystal looks at you with doughy eyes and asks you what the hell is going on.
Yes.
Right. That was Hannah's action. Afterwards, we go to Iroh.
Yeah, so I have this egg. And I figured, well, it's maybe better to not have this egg here. So I want to try to smash it, to break it.
To make an omelet.
Yeah.
Very well.
Like a very foggy omelet.
Scrambled foggy omelet.
You're going to punch it into smithereens?
I'm just gonna try to like. Poof,
very well. Go ahead and make your
attack. Punching an egg real hard.
Smash that egg.
That is only gonna be 18.
18.
Very low.
Boom. Ooh, it gave way a little bit. Like it's not like it's solid rock that you can't smash it, but that one just that you didn't really put your weight behind it. You were punching it at a weird angle.
He was blind.
Yeah.
You were blind.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna put this in my pocket. Just keep it safe.
Bag of holding or pocket? Who's carrying?
Do I have the bag of holding?
This big.
Do I have the bag of holding?
I think it was Hannah who has it, right?
And next to that, the egg is too big to fit into the bag of holding. It's like Iroh torso sized. The egg itself.
Damn. So I'm just gonna leave this in a corner, I think, for now.
Push it aside a little bit.
Can I like hide it a bit under some leaves? Some moss?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of
under some leaves and some moss. Then we just established this was a big egg, Maxime.
And
yeah, but I'm just gonna put like a bit of moss.
You don't even see it.
Like this. It looks like this. Like, oh no, it's covered. You can see it. There's not a black egg underneath this.
Iroh gives the egg a hat. This is done.
Yeah,
this is done.
This is canon.
I'm gonna go up to the north, towards the chamber that we haven't checked out.
What was your movement speed again?
30 at the moment.
30 feet.
Because I'm still in mountain stance.
We're speeding up even more. I love it.
So with one action, you give the egg a hat. With the other action, you run towards the top. With the last action, you can open your door if you want.
He tried punching with his first action.
Oh right, yeah. So you are just now standing here. That's all.
I'm keeping watch at this door for now.
All right.
Yep.
As this is going on, there we go.
Where do I have to move to, Wouter?
I am just getting a couple of things done on the background for a second because there is a lot of darkness that you can't see, but things are happening.
People are mining.
All right. All right, and with that, okay, cool. Allison, you want to run up after Hannah?
Oui.
All right, so with let's see, yeah, that's going to take you 2 actions to run right over there next to Hannah and be at the door.
And listen.
Go ahead and make your perception check.
Natural 19. I'm not sure why and how, but 20, 20, 19. So that is a 32.
32, all right. So with that, you listen to the door. Dunk. Just on the other side of the door, it seems that the floorboards are creaking a little bit on one side and on the other, indicating that it seems that 2 people are standing there.
All right. Cool.
They're trying to be quiet.
So, it does take an action to relay this to the party, right? Or can I quietly whisper to Hannah?
Well, if you're gonna whisper, like that would be an action, I'd say. Yeah.
Okay. Then Hannah doesn't know.
Okay. You're just standing there. Very well. You still have... oh, no, wait. Those were all of your actions. So with that, we go on to Hannah. So what is Hannah going to do?
So, I don't think Hannah would just rush inside the door as Allison is still like listening to it.
I'll say for the purpose of this, I'll say Hannah can also use an action to converse with you whispering.
Okay.
You can use one action. Like somebody needs to use one action, and then there's information.
Okay. In that case, Allison's just gonna point out there, and then Hannah's like, okay, cool. What she's gonna do? She doesn't have a fireball anymore. That's a shame. For most of these spells, does she need vision? Do you know?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Most of them require line of sight.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
This is a very good question, because this is a difficult question.
Mm-hmm. She has 2 actions left.
Yeah. Her animal form is medium-sized, right?
Yes.
In that case, I think she would go into battle stance into her animal form, be a bear, and Berber, and pull Melo towards us as well.
Okay, so let me get the beautiful bear form of Hannah out. Where are you, you lovely creature? There we go. No, 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 no. All right.
Hannah's
wait,
gonna be
you get it.
having to tank for Allison.
She's going to turn into her nice red lion form this time around.
Sure.
All right. So, with that, how many hit points does Hannah now have?
I'm gonna look that up for you. You continue. I'll look that up.
All right. So, after which we go to Iroh. Iroh, you are standing down there.
I'm standing at this door, so I think I'm just gonna try and enter this door and see what is going on behind the door.
All right.
So I swing open the door.
All right. You use one action to open the door, at which point you can see that a couple of skeletons are mining away. Two of them are having pickaxes, one has a shovel, and as you open the door, they all just look at you for a second and go on with their job. You can see a couple of crates stacked up behind them, but it seems that there was a staircase downstairs towards some sort of a like cellar area, but it has been caved in completely, and these three skeletons are just like hacking away at the rocks. One of them is shoveling the smaller pieces of rock into a couple of buckets that they are seemingly like carrying outside and then emptying over there. But they don't they acknowledge your presence and then go back to their job.
Now, who am I to interrupt some hardworking skeletons? I just like a person who enters a room and sees that people are just doing their stuff. I just quietly close the door again. And I think I'm gonna head upstairs as well.
All right, I'll give you one action to both open and close the door because I am a very forgiving DM. And with that, you have 30 feet movement, so you get all the way there next to all of your friends with your last two actions as you quickly run up the staircase and are now settled there in this sort of small ambush formation as you are all huddled beside the door to the next level.
All right. So Hannah, in her.
But don't I have another action then?
No, it took like one action to actually like open the door, look inside, and close the door again, and then you needed your other two actions to run upstairs.
Two actions.
Sorry. Yeah, because you had 30 feet movement speed, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Hannah, in her cat form, she has 10 temporary hit points.
All right, let's pump those numbers up.
Yeesh.
Here we go.
And
As the fur...
Melo would have joined us as well.
Oh, right, yeah. Boop. All right, so all of you are huddled here behind each other, ready to, do whatever you want. What is it you are about to do?
As Iroh is here as well, I think it would be interesting for Allison to just open the door. Slightly open the door, and then Hannah and Iroh just jump on the two targets. I'd say.
All right.
Agree?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's a wonderful plan.
So Allison counts down.
Iroh, can you bless?
Bless you, man.
The magic!
Oh, I'll try my best, man. And I will do that in my next.
Okay,
so you can basically take a moment, all of you, if you want.
So we're gonna take a few seconds and have.
In that case, yeah. In that case, I cast bless.
Very well. And with that, you are all #blessed.
Yes. So small change of plan. So as Allison's opening the door, he's also gonna toss in a little thing to distract the people. Basically, he's going to try and hope that those people that are guarding the opposite side are basically going to attack the thing that Allison throws in, like a pebble or something, like a cloak. I think he just throws in his cloak.
Or Melo.
Not Melo.
Or Melo.
Yeah, Allison's going to throw in his cloak, hoping that the two targets will attack that, and afterwards, Hannah and Iroh can attack.
All right, so you get your cloak out. You open the door, throw in the cloak. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Thievery?
Thievery, excuse me.
That's not too high. I did have a hero point, didn't I? I'm gonna use that one. I don't like a natural 3. I do like a natural 17 for 21.
For a 21.
Yeah, I don't have any
All right.
modifiers.
All right. So as you throw out your rope, I'll give you one of them. As one of them, just like you can already, and like one of the daggers that one of the figures on the other side of the door is holding is jet and sink through your rope. It now has this beautiful large cut inside of it. But you can now see as they are jumping out of it. Oh wait, wrong one. There we go. There we go. Right here. There we go. This narrow hallway where these two figures are standing. And as Allison opens this door, both Hannah and Iroh jump in to assail both of them. All right, so first, Hannah jumps up. We'll put her right here on the wall for this moment, somewhere in the vicinity. What does she do? She's going to go ahead for her attacks? Or
Yeah, she's definitely. So she walks, and then she makes a jaw attack first.
No.
Which is a 33.
33. Ooh, that'll crit. Go ahead and roll double damage on that one.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Let's see. So that's 46 plus, what's her strength modifier? Does she have a strength modifier? Oh yeah, damage bonus plus 5. There you go. For a not too high, 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. All right. So as soon as the door opens, your robe is slashed through the ground. This red lioness just jumps in, pushes off the wall on the other side, and the jaws are now synced into the like the jugular area of this one guy, who still has his two daggers out, and now begins to just wrestle with the cat-like body of Hannah. As this happens, she still has one action left.
Yes, she will move Melo. Basically,
right.
give Melo an action to stand next to her, trying to get next to Hannah and the figure. In the
Right over there?
No, the other side, against the door thingy.
All right, so right over
Yeah,
there.
over there. And Melo's gonna attack as well. I don't have Melo's stats, but I think that's roughly a plus 11, so 23.
23. 23 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on Melo's attack as well.
I'm just gonna think it's this. It's 11 points of damage.
Another 11 points of damage. Exactly. We know for 100% certain that is the exact amount of damage that Melo did. As the Black Panther-like figure stalks behind Hannah and now is also biting this one guy in the leg. However, afterwards, as the two attacks finish, he pushes both of these felines off of himself and readies himself for the round of combat. However, as that is going on, Iroh, you also run into the fray, and you can see both of the guys, the one being assailed by Hannah and Melo to the north, and the other guy still unscathed to the south.
Can I do can I walk in between these guys and punch outwards towards both of them?
You can.
I will do that with
All
my
right.
flurry of blows.
Go ahead and make 2 attack rolls then.
Oh, first one is going to be a 32.
32, nice, crit.
And the second one is going to be that's the same throw, but then a little bit less. That's going to be a 27.
27. Ooh, sweet. That's another hit. So roll 3 times damage. 2 times for the crit, 1 time for the normal.
So for the crit, it's going to be... For the crit, it's going to be... Was the plus 4? Yeah.
You have plus 4.
That is going to be 32 points of damage, actually. The same as my crit.
Oh,
So,
damn.
yeah.
So
And for the other guy, it's gonna be. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice as well. That is gonna be 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage to the second target. As after these two, battlefield lions just enter the fray and begin biting at this one guy. Iroh, you run in and you jump up for a second. Outward, two different hits. The one to the guy that was already assailed hits him square in the face, and you can actually see him just roll over 2 times. His dagger's somewhere on the ground. He is done for.
Nice.
Outer, you should eat.
Ooh, I should, and I will. There you go.
Charlie, can you put up your voices? Because we hear those sounds on your iPad. We hear those sounds.
Maybe I should speak louder. But yeah, okay, I will.
And the other guy is hit quite here, right here in the center of his chest, and he can actually hear him just gasp for air for a second before he comes back at it. At which moment he already also held his action, so he is going to go ahead and stab you as a reaction, Iroh. Which is going to come in at... Ooh! Speaking of crits, that'll be a 34 to hit.
That crits, actually, yeah.
All right. So with that, you take a total of 22 points of piercing damage as this one Darkling now sinks his blade into you. And go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw as a familiar burst of poison lining the blade tries to enter your veins.
That's going to be a 22.
22. However, the purity of your blood being bathed in the mountain stream of your homelands pushes this venom outward, and you are unaffected by it.
Ooh. I do still have 2 actions, right? Or
right, yeah. So after that, go ahead and you can use your other 2 actions.
I'm gonna take. Can Allison hit the other guy from where he's standing?
He can, but it'll be difficult. Like he will have.
Cover.
He will have. I'll make it half cover to make it easier on you guys, but it's still going to be a little bit more difficult.
I'm gonna take 1 step back.
All right.
And I am gonna use Mountain Stronghold. So I further incline myself into the ground and giving myself an AC boost.
And as you can see that this time around, like Iroh's mountain stance already was like very heavy, but now he moves his legs out of each other a little bit, and you can actually just see both of his feet like just sink into the floorboards a little bit as he stands there at the ready. Very nice. After which we go to Allison once again.
All right.
So, quick question. Is it okay if I take a bathroom break, seeing as I'm...
I have control of Grakul for now, so you'll be okay.
Cool, be right back.
Oh, you.
Oh, fucking Charlie. All right. Allison's gonna stab first.
All right.
To prevent that, penalty. And he's gonna stabby stab.
All right.
Basically, he's gonna stab and twist his blade around.
All right. So as Iroh takes a step back, you move into the fray. Go ahead for your strike.
Don't forget to bless.
34.
34. That's another critical hit. Jeez, you guys are rolling high.
Yup.
Yeah.
Nice.
We are.
And thank you for the feeding, Ave. Also, do remember, guys, if you want to use your points to activate one of the effects of the fart effect, you can also do that. We have the different ghost sounds and all the different small bonuses that you can give our players. So there we go. Shameless plug.
24.
For free stuff, I guess. 24 points of damage. Very nice. As you step in and stab the bejesus out of this guy. However, he's still standing.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Ooh. 20 to hit with flank.
20 misses.
With flank?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought his 32 was a crit, right?
Wait, did I say that a 32 was a crit?
Last time
Oh.
it was, yeah.
Oh, then I was wrong because his AC is 23.
Fair enough. Then I miss.
Well, free crit for all of you then. However, as you step in, you try to strike him this time, but one of his daggers just catches yours and pushes the blade away into one of the walls, scratching the stonework here.
Makes sense.
That was your turn?
Yes, it was.
All right. Then afterward, he is going to unleash his assault. With the 2 daggers in hand, he's just going to come at you, Allison, with 3 different strikes. First, he's going to use his double slice, so he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks and see if he can hit with both of them.
I thought he just had his turn.
No, that was a held action. He held this action for one that jumped out of it. The other one did as well, but you got him, so.
Yeah,
Let's see here. That is going to be a 29 on the first hit.
Hits.
And let's see. And the second one is going to be 25 to hit.
So hits.
All right, so 2 hits. That will both
Hurt.
come at you for a lot of hurts. It's going to come in for 25 points of total damage as 2 of the blades shink with this beautiful scissor motion slice you at both sides of your chest.
I have a 15 and a 21 for my fortitude saves.
Ooh, nice. A 15 and a 21?
Yes.
Ooh, 15 is just not high enough, as you know that the DC is 16, as the black smear poison, which you actually learned a little bit of, enters your veins. You are now poisoned, and you take an additional, let's see here, for this first one, 1d6 poison damage, so that's going to come in for another 5 points of poison damage. And you are enfeebled 1, as you feel your muscles getting limper and limper.
Oh, I don't mind that one that much, but...
Well, with that, at the end, he is going to take a couple of steps back and then try to stab you with his last action for a... Yeah, that is going to be... Oh, wait, no, that's a natural 19. Gasp. So that is going to be a 24 to hit.
I'm gonna use my reaction to dodge out of the way. Nimbly dodge out of the way.
And as you do, you take a step back... And the only thing that the dagger slices is thin air. That was his turn.
That was a good turn too.
Yeah. After which we go to Hannah once more.
Hannah is gonna... Well, first bite. Bitey bite. Jaw jaw.
Mm-hmm. Nom 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 nom.
Num 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 num. 27 to hit.
27, yeah, that'll hit.
For...
No, just once. It's
14
once.
points of damage.
14 points of damage. As this one guy is trying to follow up with his attack, Hannah just steps in, and in this opening that he created, she can jump and begin to rip at this guy and then throw him to the ground. Oh, crap. At which moment, both of them, also the one on the other side, also explodes into dark energy that they held within themselves. So let's see, for that one that Iroh punched, it is going to be Iroh and Melo who need to make fortitude saves.
So these bodies do not remain.
These bodies also remain, but they still have dark energy left within them that they seem to explode out of it. So, that's going to be, well, one for each of you. Iroh, Melo, Hannah, and Allison. As 2 of the bodies at both sides just exit all of the dark energy that they had stored within themselves.
31 for
31.
What kind of save is it? Fortitude?
Fortitude, yes.
27, natural 19. I'm rolling sick.
Nice. Let's see.
I also had a natural 19.
Nice.
That is a crit save for Iroh, so no damage done to you. It's a normal save to Allison. You take half damage. 20 reduced to 10, so 10 points of negative damage done to you. And then we also need Hannah and Melo.
Hannah has a 30.
30, all right. That is just not a crit, so she also takes 10 points.
And
Damage?
Melo, which I don't know the exact numbers of, but I estimate a +8, has 27.
27? Alright, so that's also a normal success, so he also takes 10 points of damage. As the dark energy is released, and after that, the body's like dead on the ground, limp. The ambushers have been ambushed. After which, we are still having Hannah's turn. She only used one of her actions, as the body is thrown onto the ground lifeless. The lioness form a panic and look around.
She's gonna try and use her scent to smell if there's anyone near her within 30 feet.
All right, so go ahead and make a perception check.
Does she have a hero point? Good call. Does Hannah have one?
Doesn't.
Does not?
No.
Natural one.
Natural one. You can see that like she's reeling back a little bit from the dead bodies. Like something dark and sinister and necrotic about these bodies is offsetting her nose a little bit.
In that case, she's gonna walk with her last action. Walk to just ahead of the two doors in front of us.
All right, so right over there, she will stay put. She can still move Melo.
Yeah, Melo's gonna smell.
All right, Melo is sniffing.
She also has the scent.
Low.
I think it has a +11, so 20.
20. With that, as Melo is, he points to the wall, basically the door where he is standing on right now. He smells something on the other side, and you can actually see him do this. It seems
Nice.
that something food-like is on the other side of this door.
Hannah, who just walked there, is like, "Aww," it's a bit sad. Okay.
Melo actually goes to like meows to Hannah, like. After which we go to Iroh. Iroh.
I will walk up to the door where Hannah is situated.
All right.
Ignoring Melo, as always.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna walk in. So like, oh, what's in here?
To your left or to your right?
To my left.
To your left. All right. As you open up the door, you reveal a empty bedchamber with two beds. You can see a old, long forgotten bookcase on one side. A couple of the planks are cleared of stuffs, and there seems to be like a simple pot is put here, and a little bit of silverware is still left behind. But this cupboard is mostly empty, it seems. The beds are also empty. You look underneath both of the beds. There is nothing of a physical person nature underneath the bed as well.
No spooky monsters under the bed.
Not that you can see right now.
Okay. Okay. In that case, because I'm so pleasantly surprised by this room, I just swing over and open the other door.
All right. So as you walk up to the other room, you are greeted by what seems to be a similar layout. As you can see that also this room is
But on the
empty.
outside?
There we go. There we go. Whoop. Whoop.
I guess nobody wanted to sleep in there. I kind of get that.
Well, the beds are empty. They do seem used.
Probably some druids then.
Are there spooky
Although
monsters
the-
underneath these beds?
Well, the wall on the northeast side is still intact. It's just that from outside, it seems like some sort of vines and that sort of stuff is just growing inside, and the beds are put here, later, as they seem to have like some imprints into the vines and such.
Hannah's intrigued.
But both of the rooms, on a first glance, seem empty.
Is that? Do I have any actions left, or?
For the sake of this, I'll say, I'll give you one action left. Sure.
I'm gonna
You walk, and you just open up both doors. You look.
I want to investigate the moss room.
All right. So.
Yeah.
you walk inside.
Walking should be the action then, right?
Yeah, that like if you walk inside the room, that will be your whole turn. Like I'm
case,
basically already
walk
giving you an
inside.
extra action. All right.
Yeah.
Iroh walks inside. After which we go to Allison once again.
All right. Allison
Sorry, Gurkal.
is not happy. He has a very nice needle, which he stabs in his own leg.
Yeah, very close to death with all of the wounds. Oh, excuse me. At the top of your round, you take poison damage. So go ahead
on the end officially.
Oh, at the end? Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead and point yourself with a needle.
I'm gonna use my hero point that Mariska just gave me. I do not like a natural 4. I do like a natural 15 for a 28, so I make it.
Nice.
Which results in me healing for 22 hit points.
Ooh, nice. So with the poison still in your veins, you suppress all of the damage that it has done as you give yourself a nice little adrenaline boost. Back at it.
Yes. Great. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stand next to the wall and take cover.
Okay. So next to Melo, right here.
And take cover.
All right. Then at the end of your turn, after the adrenaline is doing its job, the poison is still burning through your veins. So go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw for me.
23.
23. And with that, the poison ends. It seems that your battle-heartedness of all of you has given you a little bit of a boost against these weak type of poisons. And your body is recovering rather quickly from all of it. Nice. All right, after Allison's turn, we go back to Hannah. So we're basically still with Max.
Yeah, basically.
Running through this fort.
Hannah is slowly gonna walk back to this door, a little bit like, oh, with her head between her feet, right? So, looking at Melo like, oh, okay, we know who's the alpha guy here, and yeah, it's also gonna wait.
All right.
Hold an action for if something happens and bites it. Like if people run out, all of a sudden she bites it.
Seems like a very plausible thing for her to do. All right, so Iroh, as you are in here, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Ooh. That's going to be a 26.
26.
Yeah.
All right. The first thing you are drawn to is the bookcase on your left side. And as you walk towards it, you see that while most of the planks are completely empty, there is one small little booklet still left there. And as you take it, you can rummage through it real quickly to see if there are some things of interest.
I will most definitely do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Still in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, start of next round, we have a pulse.
Ooh, nice. All right, so as you quickly rummage through to see what kind of information this thing might hold, we go to another little battle map right over here. All right. As you can see that there are a couple of snippets of information that you can find out of it. It seems that someone is holding a journal in this small little booklet.
This was so close to the edge of what I can scroll through. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah, is it okay?
It's
nice.
Just visible.
And you can glean a little bit of information of these people living in this castle. Although the forces of darkness that we wield frighten me still, one cannot deny their power. The ease with which we can summon the undead is a great boon to both our combat force and the labor force needed to maintain us here. You rummage through a little bit further. The gift Count Fairwind has received, I'm doubtful. His combat prowess has increased immensely, but now when he fights, it's almost like he is possessed, enraged. I cannot help but wonder if he has lost something of himself in that process. Still, we already lose so much of ourselves. Wouldn't it be better to get something in return? Another party swallowed up by our chilling mist and Count Fairwind's fury. This time, Count Fairwind saw something within our foes and decided to add them to our ranks, bestowing the same gift of vampirism to them that Lord Nyktos granted him. But these vampires are nothing more than mindless drones. It makes me wonder how much of Fairwind's mind is actually his own.
Interesting.
Ah,
Ominous. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. As you rummage through these pages, it seems that is all that you can glean, for now at least.
All right, whose turn is it?
I still have, I think, an action left.
I'll say if you'll use this action to move, I'll let you read on the move. So you have one last action to move around if you like.
I am going to walk back into the hallway to see the 3 other people just standing there.
All right. As the scribe that you are, you quickly speed read through the entire booklet, and then as you do, you put it away just at the moment that you join your friends at this door. We are back at Allison then.
Allison's gonna walk up to Iroh and quickly give a needle hit to him too. Stab his butt. For a 28, so that's a success. Which is 21 points of healing.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeesh.
As all of you are taking a quick breather here, you are ready to continue your assault.
And yeah, the last action. This was basically one action for him because he can basically walk and puncture someone. But he's gonna hold an action, I suppose, to strike at something.
All right, so you are just standing there with your blade at the ready, at which moment Hannah opens the door.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a athletics check for Hannah because she is a cat.
Bum!
She's trying to open the door. Let's see how it goes.
Can I help her if it doesn't work? Okay, athletics for her. In her cat form, that is a plus 14, so that's 20.
20. All right. It's not too difficult to open a door, but it's not an auto success for her cat form. So as the lioness pushes the handle of the door downward, the old rusted metal of this fort just
Can she very quickly push the door? If there's somewhere behind the door, it will get smashed.
Yeah. That's because as she opens the door, you can see that in a similar manner that Iroh found a couple of skeletons, the door pushes one skeleton over the table and clangs down a couple of plates of food. As you can see, 3 other skeletons look in your direction and then continue to the 2 on the down right corner are preparing a meal, as it seems that they are cooking on a small fire, and the other one is still holding a couple of plates and begins to set out the dinner table for all of them.
Interesting.
And as Hannah looks at this, it seems that these skeletons are also mindless drones, and the one skeleton that she pushed on the table slowly comes up, jumps down the table again, and begins to pull up a couple of chairs into position. Don't seem to react.
Can we take a moment and just eat here?
Is there good
It sounds
food?
like a good establishment.
You take a look at what is inside this place, and it seems that it's mostly just normal local fruit, vegetables, and meats that have been hunted here. So, yeah. Actually,
Could you let me know when the start of next round is, Wouter? For the pulse?
Yes. So actually, it smells pretty good.
All right. I guess we take a plate and we try and find a room where we can actually do something. So we're gonna eat on the run, basically.
You're actually going to eat.
We're gonna take a plate.
You take a plate? Okay, so that means that your weapon is gone. Or are you trying to hold the plate and your two-bladed sword?
I'll try and just take one fruit and just shove it in my mouth and then just walk.
All right. As I'm afraid that this is not Skyrim, you do not recover any hit points of it. But you guys want to travel forward?
I saw
I want to
Iroh.
grab some food as well.
I saw Iroh Luke and I was like, my tummy is like, okay, I'm gonna do an Iroh this time and just hop.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll keep the pulse until the next round, because this would basically mean that you guys just take a full round to just all walk in, shove some food into your mouth, and then leave. You might thank the skeletons if you want, or not.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Yeah,
they made it for us, so yeah.
They're nice
Thanks.
guys. Thanks, skeletons. All right. Was there a further up?
Yes, yeah. The staircase continues all the way upward. So with that, we go to the battle map down. Oh, wait. Where? There we go. Whoop. No. Come on. Give me that one. There we go.
I'm scrolling.
Yes, right there.
There. Okay.
Yeah, right there. All right. And I will pull all y'all together over there. As another round has passed.
As we're walking, I kind of lean into Iroh. You did destroy the egg, didn't you?
We'll get to that later. It's hidden.
I look at Iroh, I facepalm, and I'm like, if it's gone, I'll punch you. And we continue.
Yeah, if it's gone, we're in some trouble. But nah, it will be there, I think.
Yeah, as we basically do the same tactic, listen first, sense that kind of stuff, all of the perception, and if there's something there, we're just going to ambush it, and we're going to try and sneak our way through.
All right. As you guys... well, you're not sneaking right now.
We're not sneaking.
Nobody used an action to sneak, so for now it's just like... Well, there are basically two tactics at this moment. Like, do you want to go sneaky, or do you want to go fast? You guys are pretty much have chosen to go fast until now. Well, except for the dinner party, I guess, but stuff happens. So you guys are not quiet, but you do run up to the door. Allison, you are pushing your ear against it once again. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Does Hannah smell something? 31.
31. You listen. A little bit of rustled movement, but a little bit farther than just next to the door. Other than that, it's difficult to say. Like Hannah, she smells something on the other side of the door, but that is a imprecise scent. That you know.
I think with an improvised sense, you can get the location of something within 30 feet.
With an imprecise thing, you can.
I think so. Yeah, with the sense.
What was the perception check on Hannah?
Haven't made one yet. 24.
24. All right. In that case, she has.
If you call it not like. I'm not sure.
Well, the thing is also, how would Hannah communicate this to the rest of the party? So Hannah knows that it's about 15 feet that away, like 15 feet, diagonally up to the right.
Cool. Allison's gonna hold an action to strike, and people are gonna open the door. I think Iroh can just open the door.
Yeah. All right. So Hannah and Iroh switch places for now, as Iroh is going to go ahead and open the door. So
that sounds good.
With that, we will just say that we start the combat round right here with Iroh, as the artifact on your side, the green pulse, washes over everybody, and you feel a little bit of invigoration, by the courtesy of Nido Crankshaft, as the artifact is doing its magic, and you all have a +1 to the first thing that you basically do that requires a check.
No, this one is to all D20 rolls.
All? Like the first one that you do, wasn't it?
The first D20, but it can be any D20 roll.
Right. So with that, Iroh, you have your turn.
I swing open the door.
All right. So with that, you first see that you are met with a chamber right here, and it goes on right over here. There we go. But as there is a small wall over here, the rest of your line of sight is cut off. Although you do see that there is, let's see, you can see this, like somewhere around, well, that one also. There we go.
In that case, I walk into the second room, where I see a bit of a rock laying around, to further investigate.
All right, so you definitely step into the room. You want to investigate, so you want to make another
Oh
perception check?
no, it's just that I'm gonna walk up, and with investigate, it's more like to see if there are no bad people around.
All right. So as you walk right over here, it seems that they were lying in wait just a little bit. At which moment you can now see the entirety of the room up until that second wall right there. But you do see two of these hooded darkling figures also, as they stood ready and both lob a dagger in your direction, as one was like close to the floor in a dual movement. So they unleash both of their attacks with their daggers, which are coming in at a 24 and a 25 to hit.
Ah, both hit.
As both of the daggers find purchase within yours truly. As you are flat-footed from them because they were hidden, they do deal another d6 precision damage. 20, 40. With both of the daggers sinking in at just the right angle, as they had this beautiful pinpoint accuracy, you take a total of 34 points of damage.
Ooh, 34?
34,
Ooh.
Yeah. Bringing you down to, I believe, 19 hit points.
Yeah.
There we go. And I will ask you to make 2 fortitude saves, as again, these blades are laced with poison.
So I use one of my hero points.
All right.
That's a bit better. The first one's going to be a 20.
Ooh, that succeeds. Very nice, very nice.
Cool. And the second one's also going to be 20.
Ooh. Again, this poison has... it seems that Hannah actually was correct. If you just get poisoned enough and enough, eventually you will build immunity. And the black smear poison that these creatures are using doesn't have any more effect on you, at least for now. You still have 2 daggers sticking out of you and they hurt as a motherfucker. But that is your that is your second action as you were walking. You still have, let's see, more feet of movement ready.
So I can still move.
Yeah, so you can still move even further.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna do let's have a look. 1 step up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go into Mountain Stronghold.
All right. As you stand, again, just sinking into the floorboards a little bit, this bastion of monk might is standing there before these 2 roguish figures. After which we go to Allison.
Yes, quick question. On those damage rolls, did you add a modifier? Because were ranged attacks, so if there was a modifier, they should not be implemented unless that's a special thing.
Correct. That is correct. No, indeed, I did add the modifier. So, there we go. Putting you back up to 33 hit points.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
All right. If it's my turn now, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am gonna walk next to Iroh.
All right. Like right over there?
One up, one right.
Right over there.
Yes. And I'm gonna hold my action for an attack.
Hold your action for an attack?
Yeah.
You are in range of these 2 dastardly fellows.
True, but I'm not flanking.
Ah, okay. So you are going to hold your attack until you're flanking. That's the trigger.
Yeah.
All right. Allison darts into the room, definitely blade twirling, just finishing the meal that you had, and stands there at the ready. After which we have Hannah.
All right.
And what's she gonna do?
Hannah, first Melo is gonna move next to Allison.
All right, over there.
Yes. And is gonna scratch this, bite this thingy next to Allison as well.
All right, he's going to scratch with his teeth.
Yes, scratchy. For a 25 to hit.
25, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage to this little fella. Look at him, so cute.
Yay, really cute.
All right,
after
as
which...
as the hunting party continues, as you follow the door opened by Iroh, you run in. Melo just, after which sets off on the floorboards, bites this one guy from the side,
After which Allison has an opening and is going to attack.
There we go.
As he only needs someone to be in melee range of someone to
technically,
flank.
you said that the trigger was flanking, and he's not flanking, so I'm sorry.
Flat-footed.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
You are technically correct. The worst kind of correct.
The worst kind.
That's a 30.
30.
31.
31. Still hits.
With a flat-footed? Crit?
Oh, with the flat-footed, now it's a crit. It is indeed.
Nice. Which is a very nice hit. I like critting on Allison. It's very nice. I roll very shit though. This is sad.
That's also very Allison.
Yeah. Like 6d6 and I rolled 10 on this d6s.
Nice.
That's very low. So that's 18 points of damage total.
18 points of damage total. As this time it does come into account rather importantly. The cold iron of your blade shink, sizzles at the skin of these fake creatures, dealing an additional 5 points of damage, coming to 23.
Yay!
All right.
And
40 They don't like it. One bit.
I hear that 40 a lot. It's probably a curse.
Yeah.
After which Hannah has also joined the party and stands just below Allison and gonna bite as well.
No.
That's a 25.
25 still hits. There's Hannah.
9 points of
Hannah's
damage.
Whisper Call. 9 points of damage. Very nice. All right. So with
that was all of our turns.
As all of you are assailing this party, the magic of the artifact subsides once again, at which moment you can see that from the shadows, a different figure steps into the fray. This figure first... there we go.
Oh, we had a +1 on everything fired up pulse, right? Didn't really matter, but... We had it.
Too bad.
It was on top of there.
As this guy just steps into the fray and just begins like this war chant, like... And then also throws a dagger at you. As you can see, the other two on the side also getting into some sort of a frenzy. So that one dagger is just gonna come towards you, Iroh.
I like the scream.
It's going to be 30 to hit.
30 to hit, man. Of course that hits.
Oh. As the dagger sinks into your skin, you can actually see that the dagger itself is almost imbued with a little bit of necromantic energies, as like black smoke is coming off of it. So, without a modifier, this one dagger still deals 12 points of damage towards you. And I'll ask you to make another fortitude save.
That's going to be an 18.
18. No
Yeah.
poison coming into this boy.
Nice.
At which moment the two darklings on your side are going to go ahead and make their attacks. For the one guy, it's going to be pretty clear what he's going to do because he is only in melee range with Melo, so he's just going to unload on Melo. Sorry, Kitty. First one coming in at a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Second one, no wait, 16, but still. Second one coming in at a 17. And the third one, nope, just a 5. So Melo is low to the ground and in this damp room is just darting aside as the dagger just whiff into the air. The other guy, however, he doesn't like you, Allison. Like, you are the one wielding the blade that he is actually allergic to. So the first one, very typically, comes in at a natural 20.
Shit.
Second attack coming in at a 8.
Better.
And the third coming in at a 6. So
Better.
highs and lows. So with that, he now a little bit better because of his friend over at the top is going to this.
At least no sneak attack.
29. Here we go. So that is going to be 15 points of damage
Okay, I'm good.
for the crit. Oh no, wait, sorry. Not
Modifier?
15.
Yeah.
No, 17 points of damage. 17 points of damage.
Still okay. Still okay.
Still alive. Staying alive. And I will ask you to also make a fortitude saving throw as the poisons are flying around.
26.
26, you're good. With that, their turn has already ended, and we go back to Allison. Allison, you can already see that on the other side of these two Darkling rogues, you see a pretty interesting table with different alchemical setups, a couple of pages, some potions lying around.
I don't mind at all. I am a bit hesitant right now to either heal myself or Iroh.
Choices in life.
Because I can only heal one other person an extra time, and I've already healed both of us. I'm gonna go for Iroh.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you a needle to your butt. It has to be your butt, just so you know.
Oh man, can it be like on the top of my arm, like here?
Well, be happy because it's a natural 20.
I accept the butt spit.
Bullseye.
I will accept this.
A butt-side.
Not a bullseye.
Butt jokes.
And it's a good heal at that. I am very disappointed I didn't heal myself. No.
No backsies.
40 healing.
40 points of healing. Nice. And with that, the adrenaline's pumping through your veins, and you feel a lot better.
Ooh, yas.
Yash Queen.
Yas, queen.
All right. I healed Iroh, not myself.
Oh crap! I misclicked.
Wrong
I
one.
tried to click Iroh.
And with my second action, I'm a slash just over the head of Melo, who's gonna duck out of the way, and I'm gonna try and slash this guy and puncture his heart or something.
Sure.
Something like that, right?
See if you can
25
punch
to
her.
hit.
25 hits.
That is a total of 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage with an additional 5. That brings this guy down to death.
Nice.
As you, Melo ducks out of the way of one of his blades, you use this opening to also slash over the head of Melo and just retract your blade, and this large gash is created in this fellow as blood pours outward, and as he falls to the back of the wall, the wound that you created also explodes in necrotic energy. So that is going to be a fortitude save for you, Melo, and Hannah.
$23 for me,
Save?
17 for Hannah,
Fail.
and a 20 for Melo.
Just fail. So with that, Melo and Hannah both take 12 points of necrotic damage. Bringing them down to 29.
I would have
and
been down.
60 HP, yep. And you take 6. As the necrotic energy washes over you, and you're getting a little bit winded. Like, this assault on this fort is going fast, but it is taking a toll on your life force. And now, knowing that that egg is below there, you have like that sudden realization of, oh crap, I forgot about this very important thing. Mixed with like the necrotic and lethargic energies of the magical egg, you just feel this shiver down your spine. Not too nice. But you're still standing.
Yeah, I'm retreat a little bit, and I'm gonna try and go to the door, and I'm gonna say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna fix that egg of yours. Good luck."
Whee! All right. So with your last action, you move. What is your movement speed again? 25.
25. Yeah.
25.
Hold
okay.
up.
Yeah,
You can get all the way over there if you want.
I'm on 6 HP. I can't do anything anymore. Like this is done for me. I'll be destroying the egg, and afterwards I'll come back.
No,
Also,
I understand, but Iroh just hit. Hey, I'm gonna do the egg thing. Joe.
Okay, bye.
You got this. Don't die!
After Allison, we go back to Hannah.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
So Hannah is gonna step one step closer.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, Melo is gonna turn around, jump on the table behind him.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for Melo. Well, just go ahead and roll a d20.
It's a natural 11, so that would be 22
that would
somewhere.
Be enough. That would be enough. Yeah. So Melo, together with Hannah in tandem, like pack tactics supposed to be, Melo jumps up on the table. A little bit of paper and like potion ingredients go flying all the way, and he is standing there right now in a flanking position.
Hannah is gonna give Melo another action to basically make a bite attack in the flank, which is a 22.
22 hits because of the flanking.
Yes. Which is sneak attack, which is nice. And I roll very shit again. 6 plus 3, 2, 3, 9 damage, which is
9
like
points of damage. Oh,
2d4, 2d6, 2 1s on the d6s, 2 2s on the d4s. Like, it happens. After which, our little catty cat, Hannah, is also gonna try and bite.
All right, but that's what you get when you play Hannah tactically.
Yeah.
Like, it just like strokes against all that Hannah stands for, so then the dice are against you.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic, seeing as she has like so high wisdom.
Yeah. Her own attack is a 26.
Still hits. More damage.
12 damage.
12 points of damage. All right. As you are slowly but surely clearing this entire castle of all of its denizens. After which we go to Iroh. Iroh, you have 3 daggers sticking out of you. Ow!
Yeah.
And then the adrenaline
Who
shot
thought
kicks
that would
in,
happen?
and boom, 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 all the 3 daggers just plop onto the ground. Never mind, I'm good.
With that invigorated energy, I just leap northwards towards the guy that's standing there, and I punch him twice, just square on the nose.
This little ball of halfling rage just walks up and goes in for the hit.
I love how in this fantasy world, apparently adrenaline pops out arrows out of your skin.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That is how it works.
Very convenient.
If adrenaline hits too hard, you just plump in a needle and it just shoots out again.
With me, adrenaline just makes my veins pop out. That's anything.
The first one is going to be a 21.
21 hits against this guy.
And let's see. No, the second one is not going to hit. That's a net 1.
Net 1. Too bad.
Very sad.
You can see that this guy has, while he still has like the same roguish features as the other guys do, the other guys do look a little bit more muscly, and this guy is a little bit more lean. He's probably somewhat of a like a leader more type.
Okay. It's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage against this fellow. As you run up and just hit him square like in the abdomen as he has to like cough up blood a little bit in anime fashion.
I'm just gonna try this one more time.
Go ahead.
To see if it can hit. Oh no, that's gonna be a 17.
17 misses, I'm afraid.
Sad.
As you try to punch him once again, he gets back to his feet and just dodges out of the way.
And I'm gonna go back into Mountain Stronghold. Yep.
All right. After which they are having their turns.
Iroh is learning! Yay!
The one that is being flanked by Hannah and Melo. Let's see here. Melo didn't do that much damage against him, and he is a little bit out for blood right now, so he is just going to go ahead and attack Hannah full out. So first he's going to go ahead with a double slice, coming in at a, let's see, that's a 27 and a 23 to hit against Hannah.
23 is AC.
Okay, so both hit. And then the last one comes in for it's going to be a 7 to hit. So
7 misses.
right. So with a double slice, this guy, as he's being assailed by both cats, he just rips himself clear and just goes with both of the daggers to one side to hit Hannah, and then just goes for another one, but then whiffs, which comes in at a 16, 18. Wait, what did I say? 18. Math. 34. Again, 34. 34 points of damage total.
Ow.
It seems that he has received a little bit of a damage bonus in his rage by the war cry of the guy on the top. And Hannah can make 2 more fortitude
Succeeds
saves.
both.
16. Nice. All right, so the poison does not have effect. Hannah would be proud of herself. After which, we still have Allison.
Yeah. Allison is gonna run down. And just gonna run towards where the X is supposed to be.
All right, so we'll leave you standing there for the moment, as it doesn't really it's not really important to follow you on the battle map all the way down there.
There's one very important matter though, and that is that Allison is very afraid that the egg is gonna blow up as he basically scratches his open. So he is gonna make sure before hitting it and slashing it that he's gonna cast a shield spell, and he's gonna drink a healing potion.
For this round, the only thing that you can do is just run all the way downstairs, because you have 2 different floors to clear and run through the entire area. I'll be lenient and just say that in this full round you get all the way to where you want to be, but that's all you can do with your actions. I'm sorry.
Great, makes sense.
Yeah, like 6 seconds. It's like okay, I'm there.
So probably if I made one misstep, I would have been down anyway, because I only have 6 HP. So
thinking of that, let's see. So
I'm an Avenger!
Yay! So we also still have the guy up top who is going to assail Iroh, as Iroh just run at him and is going to enter into combat with this guy. This guy only has 1 dagger left, and he just goes 3 strikes against you, Iroh. First one is going to come in at a 31.
Yeah.
A 26 on the second.
Oh, that just hits.
And, still an 18, but I think that's too low. All right, so this time he is... There's not as much force behind each blow, but like the way that he has enchanted his blade with necrotic energy does sting a little bit more on that front. So with that... You do take 23 points of slashing damage as the dagger does cut into your skin a couple of times, like on your forearms, like sink, 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 sink. And again, 2 more saves against their black smear poison.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is
That's
going on.
That's going to be a 16?
Just enough.
Oh, and a 15.
15. Ooh, so with that, you take another 6 points of poison damage.
So.
And you are enfeebled 1, so you take a -1 penalty to all your strength-based stuffs, including your attacks.
And damage rolls, I think.
Excuse me?
And damage rolls, I think.
Yeah, all your strength-based things, and like the damage is also strength-based.
Very sad.
That's how I have it in my mind. Like all of the things where you do the strength, do 1 less.
Yes.
Fair.
All right. That was their turn, however. So we are back to Hannah.
Okay. Melo's gonna bite.
Yeah.
That's a 28, so
hits.
That hits. 12 points of damage. Plus 2d4, I forgot those. 12 plus 6, 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage, very nice.
And
Still standing.
Hannah is gonna bite. Natural 20.
Ooh, sweet.
So Hannah is gonna do a shit ton of damage. 12, 17, 21.
I think the correct term is a fuck ton.
31 points of damage.
Nice. And with that, as this guy had just been slashing and trying to fend off Melo, these 2
Up the
cats...
butt.
Excuse me?
Up the butt.
Up the butt. He is ripped to pieces. Up the butt. However, as they do so, the dark energy again begins to erupt out of this creature, and our beautiful combatants need to make a fortitude saving throw.
Success and
Oh.
success for, at least if it's 20. Oh no, never mind. I don't think a 20 succeeds. No. Failure
20
for both.
Oof. All right. So with that, both of them, as the necrotic energy in these guys has been coalescing for a long time, both take 24 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, they're almost down as well.
Yep. As the cloud of necrotic energy subsides, both of the cats are limping on their legs, their actual life force being drained from them by this necrotic waves. That's their turn. We go back to Iroh.
So this one guy hurt me. Bad, or not badly, but deeply. It hurts me. So I'm gonna return a favor.
Hurts right here.
I am. Yeah, and that's where I'm gonna hit him as well. Where he struck me, I shall struck him as well. With an exception. I had a -1, right?
You have a -1, yes, because you're.
So that's gonna be a 32.
32. That's a crit. Nice.
And the other one is gonna be.
This one is crit. For reals.
And the other one is gonna be with a 16.
16 misses, I'm afraid.
Oh.
However, do roll damage on that crit.
Hannah also still has 2 actions, so she basically moves up and bites claws as well.
Yes, sorry about that.
No worries.
31 points of damage.
31 points of damage. Ooh, damn. As you do so, you, again, in the abdomen, as the guy now just hunches over you, at which moment Hannah just begins to run up and go in for the bitey.
Natural 19 for a claw attack, because it's agile, so it's instead of a -5, it's a -4.
Nice.
So that is a total of 29 to hit.
29 hits, and is a... sorry, this is a normal hit.
Yes. So that is 14 points of damage.
You're talking, so I was already thinking like, he's flat-footed. No, he isn't. And with that, as Hannah comes with the claw attack, the body of this fellow also falls limp to the ground. And, Hannah can go ahead and make a critical save. As again, the dark energies that these darklings hold inside themselves erupts outward.
Me too, right?
Yep. You also can go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw.
I do think this was something that Hannah would have done, though. So she would have saved.
Seems appropriate. Seems appropriate.
Let's hope. Does she have a hero point? Just asking. Good call.
She does.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yes, she does.
She does. She's gonna use it. Okay. That is a. Let's see. Where's the picture? Fortitude, right? 23.
23. All right. That is a save, but it's only a normal save, so she still takes half damage. And Iroh?
29.
29. Only just a normal save, so both of you take 16 half to 8 points of necrotic damage. And with that, Hannah, in her feline form, falls to 0 hit points as the wave of necrotic energy subsides. And she is panting on the floor.
All right.
Not to take away drama from Hannah, but do I have to make some roll because of the poison?
At the end of your turn, you do indeed need to make another fortitude saving throw.
Yep. Oh. This is going to be a 31.
Nice. And with that, the poison subsides and you are no longer under its effects. And as all of you are breathing, not hearing anything from this floor at this moment, we will go ahead and take a little break from this dungeon crawl that we are portraying in our beautiful Pathfinder 2nd Edition stream. I hope Charlie is also having fun.
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
We're playing a game?
Yeah, I think so.
You're being pretty, bud.
Thank you all so much for following this. In the next half of our journey, we will hopefully see the return of Gricol, as there's only one floor upward where actually Gricol was, so that's already a little bit of a spoiler. But you guys could see it from outside, so you know where everything is.
Yeah, no, it's going to be awesome. And either I'm going to be responsible for the party's death, or I'm going to be responsible for killing the party. So, like, either way, I only see funny outcomes.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
New
but we'll see.
campaign.
Well, funny is a big word, man.
So, thank you so much for watching until now. Hope to see you in 15 minutes when we return at 5 to 9.
Bye bye.
Ooh.
Bye.